public service fucking announcement. If you're going through a hard time, please go see a fucking psychologist, right? And I say this because I had a cunt of a week. My anxiety was absolutely horrid. The worst it's been in a long time. I went and stayed with my parents. I had multiple panic attacks every day. I was crying. I had a shocker. And I saw my psychologist yesterday. And look, it doesn't fix you, but fucking hell, it helps. So please, if you're going through a tough time, I just want to get that off my chest. You're not less of a fucking person. You're not less of a man. Go for help.
What about a woman?
That's why I said person.
All right.
You know what I mean? This is typically man, or like, oh, if I go talk about it, go fucking be a sick cunt and go talk about it. And fuck it. I haven't asked Will about this, but the first person to send me, if you're going through a tough time, send me your appointment booking and you'll get free tickets to our next live show.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what you're going to get. Only the first person.
Oh.
Only the first person. But yeah, just take care of yourself and don't be fucking afraid to speak out because it doesn't make you any less of a person. I just want to get that off my chest because I've had a shit week and it really helped me going and seeing my psych yesterday.
And were they like, Pat, you're killing it in life, brother?
No, she just reassured me that like I was having like real negative intrusive thoughts. I was having like panic attacks. I was freaking out like, and she was just reassuring me it's all anxiety. It's all natural. It's all part of it. Like it's just it's very comforting to hear somebody who knows this so well tell you these things. You know what I mean?
And is that how you ended up with that haircut?
I got the haircut before.
Oh, shit. So she was like, he's really not doing well then. If he looked
I
at this
walked in
went,
and
that's all good.
She was like, yeah.
Where did she put her finger?
Just on her knee. Just like,
nice.
Like sizzling.
So she was sizzling hot from your haircut?
From my haircut. I think so. Allegedly. Not too sure.
So we have new chairs. We're sitting on these comfy new chairs. And I feel far away from you.
Yeah, brah.
But I feel like it's the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. Oh, do you know that song?
No, I thought we were freestyling.
What?
Yeah.
No. High School Musical.
Oh, Jennifer Hudson, bruh. Oh, my
Jennifer Simpson
God.
Singing the chorus. Wait,
sing the chorus when I walked through the door.
So we've got
it was
some
clear
songs.
to me.
Welcome to the podcast. And I would like to get something off my chest now.
Please, brother.
So
I've had a good old rant.
So I'm just going to say this. So when I used to... Okay, wait, here we go. I did my trial show last week.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was actually two nights ago.
Last week.
Oh, yeah, because it's a Monday. So anyway, did my trial show. Thank you to the You Wouldn'ers that come. I met a couple of You Wouldn'ers. Absolute legends. Thank you for coming. I wanted to trial a joke. Obviously, it's a trial show. I was working to see if there was anything in there. Now, what my joke basically was, I'm going to say what I said, and then I would like to elaborate before people come for me.
Okay.
I said, simple, I said, here is a book of some thoughts that I've had that I should never say publicly. Can I read them out? And we all know one of them, I want to save it for the show because it always does well. But the second one, I said, has anyone ever met a polite South African before? That's just what I said. I said, okay. Has anyone ever met a polite white South African before?
Okay.
And everyone went, oh, like that. And they tensed up. And I feel it. You feel it in the room when you say something and annoys
someone. So they weren't vibing it.
They weren't vibing it. But then I was like, all right, fuck it. I moved on to the next joke. But I would just like to say, as someone that used to work in a lot of customer service, like I used to work at a bottle shop, I used to do catering. When I heard that accent, shivers down my spine.
Great song by Zach Bryan, that.
What?
Shivers down my spine.
He's got a song called that.
Great song.
But when that accent entered my ears, I would go, all right, buckle up, no room for error, no room for mistakes, and just get ready to be slapped around mentally.
Yeah.
It's not a fun time as a caterer or a worker when you hear the accent. Now, obviously, I'm being hyperbolic. Not every white South African is like that.
No, of course
not.
But
probably 99.999% of when I used to work there, I just, especially when I used to work in Double Bay at the bottle shop, and like this guy came in and he was like, what's your most expensive bottle of champagne? And I was like, oh, it'd be this one down here, sir. Right, okay, and why is this on the bottom shelf? I can't. Why am I bending over to get something so expensive? I'll never forget this interaction. And I went,
shit me.
And I went, I'm really sorry. And I went and I picked it up. I'm a little bitch, bro. I want to make my money.
No, that's nice. You're doing your job. But he's a cunt.
And he goes, and does it come in some sort of fancy box, like, or am I just going to give the gift like this? And I was like, we don't have a box for it, but I can give you a gift bag for free. And he goes, are you fucking joking? I'm going to put a $600 bottle of champagne in a fucking $4 gift bag. Piss off, man.
Well, that's the champagne bottle's fault because a good old Moet or Moet
have the box. Oh, of course it's the champagne bottle's fault. It's not my fault.
Fuck no.
Guess who else's fault it isn't? The cunt fucking yelling at me. But that attitude, and I'll never forget, that interaction stayed on my mind for so long that the next day I left. I left my bottle shop.
Wow.
And during my shift, and I never came back.
Can I throw a person at you who I think will change your perception on South Africans a little bit? Like, just restore a tiny bit.
I'm not.
But I think you might be a bit
South
shocked at this.
Go.
So remember when we were in Melbourne and I took that girl out on a date and we came home and you and her were vibing together and you were like, she was probably the most lovely girl I've ever met that you've brought. Mm-hmm. She, I believe, is South African.
I know that. No, and one of my best friend's fiance is South African. She's one of the most beautiful girls in the world, and she's so lovely. And Howard, our family friend Howard from Manana, Howard's South African. So they're all lovely. But just, you know what? I'm just going to give a little general piece of advice. If you are South African and you're listening, if you're dealing with someone in the customer service, just take it back a bit. I just wanted to, give those opinions. Obviously, I'm being hyperbolic and facetious. It's just a bit of fun. It's just a podcast, so.
Hey, we're just having a little laugh. That's
How
all.
are you?
Not too bad today. Yeah. Feel like I'm on the ups, which is good.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
The valleys are kicking in.
I did have Valiums this week, of course, because that's what I'm prescribed for when needed. But
I want to say something. Maybe this is relatable, maybe this isn't. So sometimes I get a notification on Hinge or Tinder, whatever.
Very rare for me.
Well, yeah, very rare for me. I'm going, what the hell? But it'll say, so-and-so has matched with you. And I'm going,
wait, sorry, do you have notifications on for them?
What do you mean?
Do you have notifications on for dating apps?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just for Hinge.
Okay, interesting.
So-and-so has matched with you. And I'm going, okay. So this is a matched. So this means I've liked this person at some point in time. Every single time I go and check, I'm like, who is this person that I matched with? If I've forgotten who it is. I look at them and I go, what was I thinking? What was me 2 weeks, 1 week, 5 days ago thinking? This is the ugliest cunt in the world. I want to know what mindset I was in to have gone, I want that, and liked it. I don't, do you not feel this?
Yeah, I get I pick up what you're putting down, 100%. Yeah, but I think for you in particular, really, because you really go through waves and trends of different styles and looks of people you're interested in. You know what I mean?
Well, let me.
I feel like that does happen, but I feel like for you in particular, it would be extreme.
Well, I'll tell you why it's extreme. I didn't realize this. Hinge is like, get unlimited likes. I didn't realize you had limited likes. That's how little I like someone. I didn't realize you can run out of likes.
Yeah, you only get about 10 too. They're a bit inch stay on it.
10
They're a bit stingy.
What does that mean?
You only get about 10 too, like 10 as well. You know what I mean?
Well, I didn't even know that you ran out because I've never given more than 10 likes away in a day.
Yeah, right.
I think honestly, I'm not even kidding. Let's say I'm on the app for 5 minutes every day, which is probably what I am on. I reckon if I'm on the app 5 minutes every day, I reckon I would send 3 likes a week.
Yeah, right. Okay. Have you ever rubbed one out to someone? You know what I mean?
On the app.
Okay, let's go generic. Somebody you know's Instagram or something.
Mate, that's all I do.
Yeah, but okay, have you ever rubbed one out just to somebody on the Hinge app?
No, because I'm not attracted to somebody if I've never met them before.
Yeah, okay.
It could be the hottest person in I mean, with exception, but it could be the hottest person
No,
ever.
I would almost say even without exception. Not off the hinge app. That's grim territory.
But you have.
Yeah. No, I haven't done that. I've done it on Instagram, mate. You'd be silly. You'd be lying if you said you hadn't.
Yeah.
But not off the hinge app.
Do you ever, because one guy messaged me, I said, what are you up to? And he said, wanking. And then he gave like the shrugging emoji, like he was sad that he was wanking. And I was just thinking like, have you ever been midway through a wank and you're like, why am I doing this? I'm hating this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because there's nothing worse. Like the best thing about a wank is like the mental state you put yourself in when you're like mentally there and you're like, this is eat.
Oh, no, dude.
But when you're mentally disconnected from your wank.
Bruh, it's the worst thing ever. But you're like, I'm too far in this. I reckon
I'm too far in.
Sometimes I'll stop, but sometimes like my arm's sore, bro. I'm like, just fucking nut. Like, hurry up. This is not fun. But I know I'll be pissed off if I don't finish.
Yeah.
And it's horrendous. Yeah. It's not exciting at all.
Not exciting.
No.
It's just so like, oh, come on, mate. It's like I'm milking an old cow that's just
my
not giving
arm's
me
just
the milk.
dead. It's like I've just been punched by Mike Tyson repeatedly in my arm, and your cock's almost half floppy because you don't even want to be doing it.
And then it burps out this just like
It's just a
embarrassing little like...
Like this. Just like that. Just picture that coming out.
And then I'm just like, oh, now I've got to get up.
Now it's sticky.
I reckon there's times you don't get up. I could so imagine...
I get up. 100% I get up.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because I can imagine you
But
nutting
I won't
and just going, oh, whatever.
No,
and
that's
falling
fucked.
asleep.
That's fucked. I reckon maybe once if I knew I was changing the sheets the next day, I'd just give a little wipe down.
And then go to bed.
And then go to bed. But you just flip the sheet
No,
over,
I
bro.
have to wash my
I've got a
dick
king
after.
bed, lad. I just flip the sheet over and wash it the next day. But that's like,
Or
that's
just,
real. That's why I'm like, I've worked a big day.
Or
Like,
you flip the sheets over, give it to mum, and she washes it the next day.
no, if I do that, I'll wash it myself.
So let's be real right now. You're now moving home.
Yeah.
So
I'm
now
moving
we
home.
both live at home. Basically, we both live at home.
Yeah, so I was going to move out in a couple of weeks, but just like I said, with everything that's been going on, I feel very comfortable around my family. So I've been staying at my parents' house, and I was just like, fuck, I might as well just move home now.
And you can't really afford moving out.
What?
And you can't really afford moving
No,
out.
because I was going to move out of the house I'm in now in a couple of weeks.
Oh, right.
Like next weekend, we were all going to move out.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I'm already kind of staying at home, so I might as well just move my stuff home. Like, you know?
Well, we both live at home. Our mums...
But no, I couldn't afford to live in another place for like $150 a week rent. Like, are you kidding?
My mum loves to do my washing, and I've had to actually be like, you have to stop this. I'm 25 years old. Like,
Yeah.
I want to do my own washing. I actually can't even. But sometimes she'll sneak attack me. I go to the shower, and I come out and my bed's been stripped.
That's what my mum does, bro.
So I'll tell you what, sometimes I nut on my, like, all over my mattress, and then I go have a shower,
And
then my
stripped
bed's
it.
been stripped, and I'm like, Mum, you've seen my cum stains right now.
Yeah, and
I'm like,
they're pretty fresh. They're not even stains.
No, they're
It's cum.
not stains. It's cum.
You've seen my cum.
Mum could possibly be pregnant
Yeah, from your cum.
from my nut.
Yeah.
So it's just so like,
Well, my
I
mum's
feel so guilty.
my mum's barged in once and lifted up the mattress to change the fitted sheet, and sex ropes have been under the bed, and I'm standing there.
Oh yeah, you've said the yarn, yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Sex ropes is wild, bro. But anyway, I'm excited for you to move home and experience.
Yeah, public service announcement.
Oh, another one. Fucking hell, what are we? The fucking government.
Fuck the government. So pretty much. So like I've said in my downstairs room, in the room downstairs, it's the grouse. It's got its own ensuite. It's as soon as you walk in, it's the only room down there. It's the Mickey Mouse room. It's the one you want. But my sister's been living at home because she just was overseas playing tennis for 6 months. So I'm upstairs in like, not a shitty room. Don't get me wrong. My parents have a really nice house, but like not the best room. You know what I mean? Not the token room. And my sister's looking to move out, but it's obviously very hard. So if there's a fucking real estate agent listening who can get my sister an apartment, please do it so I can get the bottom room. Because I really want that bottom room back. It feels like mine. Like I'm not going to feel like I'm at home until I'm in it. And I'm not going to get it till my sister gets an apartment. So if you're in the real estate game, Leichhardt, Inner West, North Sydney, and you can pull a few fucking strings to help my sister and get me back in what feels like home, help your boy out. Please.
Okay. That's nice. I like that. That was a bit pathetic of a beg, but I like it.
You're pathetic.
I am pathetic, but I'll admit to it.
Yeah, I'll admit that. I don't think that was a pathetic beg. Bet.
So I want to
Because how
make
good's the bottom room, bruh?
so good.
It's like you need it.
I want to make you food, bruh. I found this new recipe: chicken
I'm all
breast.
good. I'm all good.
Chicken breast. Hear me out. Chicken breast. All right. And then there's a spicy. It's called gochujang sauce. So it's a spicy Korean sauce.
Okay.
And then you so you basically marinate the chicken or whatever. But what happens is with this type of sauce, it's like sticky. So then when you cook the chicken, it crystallizes over the chicken. So it's like this chewy, crunchy. It's almost like a creme brulee, of spicy sauce
chewy or
over this
crunchy?
chicken. No, it's like crunchy chewy.
Wow.
It's like a Krispy Kreme glaze of spicy shit over this chicken.
I'd fuck with that.
And it's all it's almost, do you like when shit's kind of blackens from but it's not burnt, but it's that blackens.
That's how I love my steak, when all the herbs and shit are kind of burnt on top.
That's what it's
and then
like.
nice in
It's
the
like a
middle.
shell of that around this chicken breast, and then you bite into it, and then you get this broccolini, and then you pan fry it.
Bit of soy sauce on the broccolini for chili flakes.
Yeah. And then some rice.
Yeah.
Sticky rice. I want to make
I'd
that
fuck
for
with
you.
that. Can I even recommend something? Can I go one step further?
I would love that.
Get a bag, like a sandwich bag, and put all that sauce in it, and then marinate, and then put the chicken breast in it, and leave it in the fridge overnight. And it's just been soaking in it.
Do you think if you were
maybe
to
even
leave
better, get a little hammer and tenderize the chicken.
Oh, so it seeps into the
and
hole.
it seeps through, bruh. That would be neck level.
So I want to talk about something scary. I heard about this is going to really scare a lot of people if you're driving at night right now. This is like horror story shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you know when you're driving at night and you might see someone and they don't have their lights on? Mm-hmm. What would you do in that situation?
I'd give them a little flick of the high beams.
Okay.
Just a little.
So
Maybe
would
1,
I.
2, 3, 4. Hey guys.
So would I.
Yeah.
My mate told me about this yarn yesterday night, and I will never ever do that again. Apparently, in Sydney, or in Australia, I should say, there was this gang that would drive around, they would split off into different sections of let's say different parts of Sydney, different parts of wherever. And they would drive around with their lights off, and whoever would flash them to be like, oh, turn your light on, that's who they'd target, and they'd follow that cunt home and kill them. Or bash them and shit. And they were called
when was this?
This was in the 90s. And they were called the light off
The
gang.
light bandits.
The light bandits or something. So I swear to God, I'm not anyone's lights ever again.
I think I might still. That seems
What
a
if,
little bit far.
what if you get followed?
Bruh.
What if you get followed?
Well, it was from the night. That just. Who was that from? Can we get it? Can we maybe get a source check here, Kyle? Please.
Do a source check. Because you know what? When I
I don't
tell
know
you
if
who it's from, you're going to be like, oh shit, okay.
Who?
It was from Hugo.
Yeah. Okay. Holy shit.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now I'm starting to regret maybe a few flicks here and there.
Like,
Because Hugo is someone who knows that shit. And I feel like even if you got told that, Hugo's the kind of guy to fact check it before he starts spreading rumors.
Hugo's just the most honest person you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
So for it to come out of his mouth, I was like, this
But
is
in
real.
the city? Or is this kind of highway driving?
Here we go.
It says, as an initiation game, the new gang members were required to drive along with no lights, and then they'd chase the first person that flashes them.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wait, no,
that's true.
No, the letter is not real, and the claim stems from an old urban legend.
Ah, there we go.
Well-
Put it to bed.
Okay, put it to
Put
bed.
it to bed.
I want to try something next
Still
week.
etch, but
I want to try something next week. So I went to Easy Marts, EZY.
yeah. Fuck them. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck Easy Marts.
Give
Give me back some good quality 7-Elevens.
100%.
100
fucking percent.
Because the thing is, from Coogee onwards towards Bondi, Double Bay area, all Easy Marts. From Coogee back towards Maroubra, East Gardens, Maddo,
All 7-Eleven.
all 7-Elevens, bruh. It's fucking unreal.
I have a little piece of advice for people going to Easy Marts.
Don't go.
If you need to go, you want to get a snack or whatever, check the expiry dates. Those cunts are always selling 3-month expired shit.
Well, it's just sitting there.
It's just sitting there. Second thing, if you feel like an argument, maybe buy something that's expired, take a little bite, and come back and be like, this is fucking 3 months expired, and have a go at them. Might be fun if you're bored.
I reckon that'd be like, sorry, bro, and just give you another one.
Third thing, they do have some cool American shit. You're like, what is this American stuff? This is wild.
Yeah, they do have some exotics in there, yeah.
So what I'm going to do for our next record is buy the weirdest lollies I can find.
Not a big lolly guy.
No, but like candy, snacks, whatever it is, like the weirdest shit I can find. And we're going to do a little taste
Maybe
test.
chocolate if you can.
And you know how you made me taste fruit? And I was like, this is disgusting.
Oh, God forbid.
I get one
I
back on
made you eat a fucking piece of fruit.
I get one on you. I get one on you.
Okay, this is so different. Bringing in some fucking lolly is fucking so much different to you trying a kiwi
I'm
fruit.
getting you to try a raspberry jam biscuit.
I just won't eat it.
But I didn't want to eat the fruit.
Yeah, but you've never tried it, so you don't know if you like it. I've tried raspberry, I've tried jam, I don't like it. It's different.
Yeah, but no, because I'm going to get a flavored thing, like a raspberry flavored
But I
thing
don't
that you
like
definitely haven't
raspberry
tried.
flavored things. So you can get me like
You know what? Because
something
you argued
exotic,
because you argued that so well, I'm not going to push.
but you can get something, but don't get something that I'm just going to refuse. Like, I'm just not going to eat jam. Like, you just know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? But if you can get some, like, weird mango thing where it's kind of like, this looks fucked, but I know you like mango, so give it a go type thing, then sure.
I bet you, Pat, I can get you to say the number 19.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
What is 10 plus 10?
20.
What is 20 plus 30?
50.
Times that by 4.
200.
Minus 50.
150.
Plus 10.
160.
Minus 70.
90.
Done. Thank you.
No.
What?
And you want me to just be like, no, you said you'd have to say beep that word,
No.
that number.
No.
Yeah.
You said the word that we agreed on.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we
You're
did.
waiting for me to
You
be
said
like,
that- you said
you're
it.
waiting for me like, no, you said the number was,
No.
and then, yes, it is, bruh. You just got outsmarted again by the reigning fucking, what's it called?
I can get you to say it.
General knowledge quiz.
I can
cunt.
get you to say it. You said you.
Brother, I beat ya. Just admit I beat ya.
No, because I'm
just
gonna
admit
win.
I outsmarted ya.
I'm going to win and outsmart
I
you.
outsmarted ya.
I outsmarted you.
No, you didn't.
If you don't
Oh,
say
you're
it,
burning, bruh. No, don't.
if you don't say it, something bad's going to happen.
Don't. 19.
Ow! I just want to be that guy forever.
No, that's just not even funny, but
I win.
that's just fucking stupid.
Why?
Because you can't toy on that, bruh. Because you know, obviously, I'm going to say otherwise something bad
Well, I
could
had
happen.
to just make sure that I won.
Because you were burning, because that wasn't how you intentionally went to have me, right?
Had you seen those videos before?
I've seen it.
But
I have
even if
seen
you hadn't, you wouldn't have fallen for it, you don't reckon?
it. I feel like I may have fallen for that. I
So
feel
you
like something I could have fallen for.
Yeah, no shit, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon you definitely would have fallen for
Yeah.
it.
Do you want to try take back your general knowledge title yet? Just out of curiosity.
Sure.
Because I'm feeling fucking knowledgeable right now.
Are we doing first to 3?
First to 5, if it goes too long, first to 3.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And here's one thing that you're not... And also, we get max 2 guesses each, alternate.
Yeah, like always.
And you can't go, can we get a sport question?
We
Can
never
we get
got
this question?
I said that once and we didn't even get a sport
No,
question.
we did.
you
Then it
fucking
was the
dumb cunt.
Olympics and then you won it. You went, can we get a sport
Bro,
question?
that is not a sports question. Where was the 2000 Olympics held? Or 1999, whatever the fuck it was. Like 2000, obviously it was Sydney, bruh. Full Athy Freeman.
It was Brisbane.
No, Sydney. Kathy Freeman fucking, like, created history, bruh.
Which planet is known as the red planet?
Mars.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't think you're smart, bro. It was the easiest thing ever. I just was swallowing, so I couldn't speak.
Shut the fuck
You know
up.
when
You
you-
don't know shit, man.
You know when you're mid-swallow and you can't talk?
you're a
That's
dumb.
I knew
Well,
it
then
was-
you're a dumb fuck for doing that.
I knew it
before
was
the question
Mars,
was
cunt.
asked. Dumb fuck.
What is the smallest bone in the human body?
Oh, I fucking know. Wait, do I have to say where it is or what the bone's called?
I'll just give you where it is.
It's in your ear.
Yeah.
Suck on my big fat ball sack.
That was a good one, Pat.
Yeah.
What is the largest ocean on Earth?
Pacific.
Yeah.
Thank you.
3 from 3.
You just picked. You just said the first ocean that came to mind.
Well,
you
I was thinking
fuckwit.
Atlantic or Pacific, one of the two.
I was thinking Indiana.
That's not an ocean.
In which country would you find the ancient city of Petra?
Egypt.
No.
I'm gonna go Guatemala.
No.
Syria.
No.
Last guess for me, and then we change question. I'm just gonna go Mexico.
No.
Don't
Where was
say
it?
it was Brazil.
It was Jordan.
What the fuck?
Fuck, bruh.
What even is that? Is that a country?
Jordan, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, bro.
Um,
What's the score update?
You know Jordan was
2-1.
where Michael Jordan was born, and that's why they named it Jordan.
Shut up.
2-1 to
Me.
Will.
Yep.
What is the fastest land animal?
Cheetah.
Cheetah.
I got it.
That's Will.
3-1.
All right, so we'll go to 5.
Yeah.
Who is the Greek god of the sea?
Poseidon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's just weird, you know that.
No, it's not.
That's not even like, oh, I'm smart. That's just like, you're a fucking loser for knowing that.
Why?
Bruh. The
Why?
Greek god of the sea. Like, who knows that?
You're a fuckhead, bro.
You know Atlas or the other bloke? That's it. That's the only two.
Who
anyone
is
knows.
Atlas?
Atlas is a Greek god.
Of what?
I don't know what
Maps. I don't know who the fuck Atlas is.
of. Well, you know what the one of ocean is. Like,
Poseidon.
it's fine. Anyway, let's go. What's the score?
4-1.
4-1.
This could be one of the greatest comebacks ever. Once again.
Could be. I reckon I'll get this.
What is the longest river in the world?
Mississippi.
What did you say? Will?
Nile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy. Oh my gosh. Like, seriously. Like, the last time you won was a fucking fluke, and I win it. Thank you so much. Your hubris was showing, and I will take that W. And I'm not going to carry on because I should be beating you.
Yeah, but you don't normally. That
That was easy.
was
Thank
shit.
you to my parents for paying $36,000 a year for my school fees. That really means a lot, so that I could win this so that I could become a fucking loser of a kid and just sit around and do this for a living. Thank you so much, Mum and Dad. It really means the world to me.
Yeah. Yep. Cool. I'm off it.
Why?
I'm pissed off.
Why?
Because I don't think they were fair questions.
Explain why not. It's general knowledge. That they encompassed, we had a bit of geography, we had some history, we had some science. We had a lot of different shit, bruh. What questions do you want? Who's Caleb Ponga's misso?
Not great.
Who
God
does the best
questions, bro.
sidestep?
No.
How many points is Golden Point worth?
Let's go. Continue on.
Which NRL team has the lowest attendance every season? The
The
Roosters.
Sydney Roosters. We were like 5th last year, mate, you dickhead.
Yeah, because other teams were coming to the new stadiums.
We're coming.
What do you mean by that?
Anyway, let's move on. I shouldn't have offered up my title.
No, you know what you
should've not.
did? And
It
I'm
was
really
just,
glad.
it was pure arrogance. That's what it was. And you know what? I'm glad I got humble because everyone needs setbacks in life.
Yeah, I think you've had a couple setbacks. I don't think you would mind a couple step forwards.
It's
I think it's
always
just another
one
setback.
step forward and 3 steps
wait.
back.
I have a theory
I'm
on
the love
life.
of your life until
Till
I
I
make you. Can Olivia Rodrigo please come to Australia? Like, it's not that fucking hard.
Oh, actually, I want to speak about this. Okay, so SZA is next week, right? Or it's this Friday, right?
Yeah.
And SZA does this thing at the end of her concerts
Yeah.
where she picks people out of the crowd to go backstage and meet her.
What a sitcom. See, that's. What a
But
goat.
like, nah, bro, like, how the fuck do you get picked for that? Like, the odds of that are going to be fucked.
Well,
and
you'd
it's
have
like,
to be within the first 5 people.
no, bruh, she's picking people from like...
What, she doesn't call out seat numbers, does she?
no, she's pointing at random cunts in general admission.
Yeah, but how much can you see from Like, how far can you see, bro, when you're on stage?
Someone made a sign that said, pick me, Scissor, and they were at the very back of GA, and she was like, yeah, you.
What a sick cunt. You know, up until last year, I thought her name was SZA.
Same. Same, bro, because it looks fucking stupid.
It says SZA.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm going to assume that. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I've never been to a stadium concert sort of thing.
Where is
ever.
it? Where's SZA playing? How big is she? This is how I gauge.
Okay, ready?
How big a artist is by
Keep
where
in
they
mind
play.
as well.
She's giving me Kudos Bank vibes. She has to be at Kudos Bank.
Keep in mind, she also sold out, like immediately.
Yeah, but they all do.
Kudos Bank.
Yeah, Kudos Bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's just, yeah, I don't know, like how to get picked for that shit.
I don't know how you get picked
crazy,
either. But there's not
I'm
an artist
nervous.
these days that doesn't sell out as soon as they come.
I'm
and that's what
nervous.
shits me off, because you come and you sell out in literally 2 fucking seconds. Play at a bigger venue, cunt. You know what I mean?
I think Zach Bryan could sell out the SFS
Easily.
or the SCG.
Easily.
So why doesn't he just come and do one night there? I know we rant about this all the time. I'm saying this right now.
If Olivia
Rodrigo comes to Sydney and does the Kudos Bank Arena,
No,
then
fuck that. She definitely won't. If she
I'm
does,
firing her management.
if she does Combank or Allianz, I'll be pissed off. But she's got to do a core out at Homebush, 90,000.
She has to do the biggest fucking stadium in Sydney.
Yeah, she's got to do a core out at Homebush.
SCG,
A
100,000.
core out at Homebush is bigger, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Than the SCG.
It seats more, but then I'm thinking SCG's round, so like maybe you could fit more people on the ground. No, it'd still be a core, 90,000.
And then you know what else? I'm going to say another thing.
Say it,
She
bro.
better go to the MCG and do the MCG. That's
Oh, yeah.
120,000 or some shit.
That's big numbers. Yeah.
Because, Olivia, if you rock up and do Kudos Bank and you sell your
I'm not even
going
to try buy a ticket. I'm going to say fuck you and never listen to you again.
100%, you're going to lose your 2 most loyal listeners.
And as a matter of fact, pick people out from the crowd.
But I just want to say this. I'm nervous about one thing about this concert.
Yeah, we're going to look like absolute fucktards.
No, not the
It's
Olivia
going to be
concert.
all
At
10-year-old
Scissor.
girls, and it's just going to be me, some 6'5" cunt amongst these fucking screaming teenage girls, and I'm just going to be screaming like, "I got my driver's license!" And everyone's going to be like, "Can you like go home?"
No, you ready? Ready? How about this? You're singing 1 step forward, 3 steps back. I'm going to be a dad that's next to you, right? Okay.
It's always 1 step forward.
Excuse me, mate.
and 3
Excuse me, mate.
Hey,
Excuse
brother,
me,
this
mate.
is my favourite song. Hold on. And you're the love of my life
Oi.
until I make you what, cunt? This is my favourite song.
Mate, my daughters are next to me and they can't hear Olivia.
That's too bad, brother. All I've ever had.
I had to
Hey, little daughter.
She starts crying. The dad pushes you.
No, you know what I would do?
What?
I would say, I'm so sorry. And I'd say, hey, do you want to jump on my shoulders so you can see Olivia?
He's touching my daughter.
Well, I'd ask the dad first.
Oh, right. Okay, valid.
Yeah, I wouldn't
just
just,
ask her,
grab,
"You
I
wanna
wouldn't
go on
just
my
grab her
shoulder?"
and yank her on my shoulders. I'd be like, sorry.
But I'm nervous
But
about...
I wouldn't stop singing loud. No one has the right to tell you not to sing at a concert. That would shit me. But if if I was like behind, in front of like a girl and she couldn't see, obviously I'd swap and and if she was younger, I'd be like, oh, do you mind if, you can go on my shoulders if you want to get a cool look at Olivia.
But
That'd be
lad,
nice.
I'm nervous about... This is so dumb, and I think this just shows my, like, autism. I'm nervous about the train trip home. Like, all I'm thinking about
I think maybe we drive, bro.
is... I'm thinking about Scissor.
Oh, you're going to Scissor.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting you're going.
I'm nervous
Yeah.
about the get home. Do you think I should drive?
I'll be driving.
But the traffic's going to be fucked.
The train home's fucked.
The traffic will be worse.
Actually, Kudos Bank ain't that bad. But you...
What if I did this? What if I just
Because
walked?
just to give the context, you're not going to, you're going to Scissor because Joe had no one to go with in Sydney.
Yeah, the only reason I'm going
Yeah,
is
so it's
because-
not like you're going because you want to see
No.
Scissor.
So I'm thinking, do I walk do I do like a bit of a hike, like a 20-minute walk out of the
after
stadium
Zach,
and then
what we
order an
did.
Uber? Do I do
It'd be
that?
a spenny Uber.
I don't give a shit about that.
I'm thinking, because Kudos Bank's only about 20,000, I think. So I got home cruisy as after Morgan Wallen, but we went to a bar after it in Homebush and like kept partying like with a bunch of people. Then we just jumped on a train.
What's
the scissor crowd will be friendly as. It's just there's nothing worse than being on a cram fucking train. And they'll probably all still be singing scissor songs.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
They'll
No,
still
that's
be
not
doing
happening.
sing-alongs.
That's not happening. The concert's over, and I didn't pay money to listen to you, cunt.
They'll all be on the train and be like, nobody gets me, you do.
Is that Scissor?
Yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah, that is actually a really good song.
But that's what you're going to be putting. Like, could you imagine the train ride home after Taylor Swift? Oh my God, I swear to God, I'd rather...
the people crying on the train.
People would be crying because they saw her. Other people would be singing. Yeah. Oh, it'd be fucking woeful.
Oi.
And all sparkles everywhere. Just wear fucking jeans and a t-shirt, please.
So, I saw a movie yesterday night. Surprise, surprise, right?
Yeah, shock.
It's called Abigail. And it's about...
Is that out at the cinemas or...
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I've seen that on like Netflix or something.
Oh, right. Well, there is another movie called Abigail, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's this movie about this group of criminals, and they abduct a little girl, and they keep her in a bedroom in like this mansion in the middle of nowhere, and they just have to babysit her for 24 hours. They each get, if they just take her, put her in the thing, there's 6 of them, they get $7 million each, right? Okay, I was thinking, right?
But what's the purpose of it?
Of what?
Like what? Why do they get $7 million?
Because they're going to extort the money from the dad. The
So they're
dad's like
holding a
mega
ransom.
rich. Yeah, they're holding a ransom, right? Now, if you came to me and said, Will, would you abduct somebody and let's say no harm was going to come to this person. If I knew 100% that no physical harm was going to come to this person, if you said, would you abduct someone and keep them in a mansion for 7 mil for 24 hours? I'm not saying I'd say yes, but I think I would have to sit down and really think about it.
No, you wouldn't.
7 mil?
That cunt's scarred for life.
Okay, here's the thing. If it was someone a bit older, then yes.
No, bro, that's still scarred for life, bro. You get kidnapped. You know how fucking scary it'd be, bro? You'd have
Can I tell you what the
PTSD.
twist is? Can I tell you what the twist is of the movie? It's in the trailer.
Tell me, bro, please.
She's actually a vampire. And when I tell you that people get eaten, brother.
The way that movie was just so like, oh my God, I might watch this.
Really?
To just turn, like, why? I hate when movies
love
ruin
it.
shit. Like, we watched that movie once where it was like this serial killer going around in a snowy town, like the perfect setting. And at the end, it's just some cunt in like a werewolf suit. But then it's like, is it actually a werewolf or
No,
is
that
it...
was a great movie.
That was
The Wolf at
fucking
Snow Hollow.
ridiculous, bro.
No, I liked that
I
movie a
hate
lot.
made up shit. I hate
But
it.
that wasn't made up. That was real.
Werewolves aren't real, cunt.
No, it was all shit. There's a wolf that's going around, like eating people.
werewolf.
A werewolf going around eating people. And then it turns out that it was real and it wasn't a werewolf. It was a guy
Right,
in a werewolf
suit.
costume.
Yeah, but the way they made it was like a guy in a werewolf costume couldn't have done what
Yeah, it was
they
insane.
did. You know what I mean? It's a bit silly. Anyway, should we do some hotlines?
Yeah, we should.
All right. Ring
But
a
no,
ding ding.
but no, before we do, I just want to say, one of the characters in the movie, I feel like they based it on you. He's this massive cunt, huge, and he's the most nervous out of everyone, and he's the nicest. He's like the most sensitive. They're like, let's go, like, we got to like rough her up a little bit, and he's always like, nah, I'm not doing that shit, bro. Like, I'm just sitting here. And whenever there's something like, they're like, we got to go, like, suss the, as soon as she becomes a vampire, he just goes, fuck this, bro, and he runs out. And he runs away and runs away. He's like the wholesome one, and I'm like, that's Pat.
It's me, big Aussie boy.
You do get killed, but you're wholesome.
I'd probably get killed in those scenarios, yeah.
Bro, I would be finding the least painful way to die. That would be my mission. Fucking vampire. You joking? We are hotlining, as you know, our stimulus for the week was what grinds your gears. So
What grinds your gears? There could be a few random ones.
No.
And the motto for next week is icks. Things that give you the ick. So...
But can we not make... Actually, can I just challenge people as well?
Yeah, make them good, but yeah.
No. Maybe not even relationship icks, just like life icks as well.
Just whatever you want, but don't just be like, I don't know.
For mine specifically, if I see someone wear white undies, for example, I'll never speak to them again.
That's funny. Well, I got sent one once where a girl's like, if I get the ick if a guy eats me out and his ass is sticking up in the air. Like, that's hilarious.
That shit's funny.
God, I've never laid more flat ever since.
Boys, big fan. I've listened to every episode.
Sick.
I am a mother, and the reason that we don't just let the kids stay up till whenever is because 9 times out of 10, they're still going to wake up at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. Or for me, my kids go to bed at 7 because I like to have an hour to myself of the night time with no fucking kids screaming and no wiggles on. And
yeah, fair.
Yeah, pretty much. That's my story. That's why most people don't let their kids just stay up till whenever.
Well, I think, okay.
Thanks. Love the pod.
Thank you. I love you as well. Didn't love the kind of venom on that whenever at the end.
No,
but,
I think it deserved venom because we spoke on behalf of parents. We really
true.
did.
And you know what? Thank God we're not parents.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase. Thank God I'm not a parent.
Thank God I'm not a parent too.
But at that point, thank you for letting us know. 7 p.m. Pretty early.
That's still a bit early.
I feel like.
And you said you want an hour to yourself.
So what, you're going to bed at 8?
Put your kid to bed at 9 and you got 3 hours to yourself. Do what you want.
What the fuck, bruh? She's getting up at 5.
Yeah, maybe go to bed at 10.
Go to bed
11, 12,
Hey,
1, 2,
boys.
3, 4, 5.
So it's really pissed me off this week that all these sluts are calling into your hotline and wondering why Pat hasn't fucked him in the ass yet after they've been following him on Instagram. Like, Queen maybe hasn't followed you back because you're a 4 out of 10. Is that a thing? Bye, boys.
Oh my God.
Find her. Chase her down.
Shots fired.
Chase her down and get her on the pod now.
My God.
Wow. That.
Oh my God, that was some seriously fired shots.
There's something about when a woman attacks another woman that I'm like, this is woman-on-woman violence. What's happening here?
Yeah, because girls are normally all for each other.
Can I just say, though, girls, if you are following Pat, you're beautiful. And
100%.
And just because Pat hasn't followed you back, it just means that physically you're not his type, and that's no problem.
I'm sorry, I don't just... Yeah, but it's not even that. It's not even attractiveness. I don't just follow back any attractive girl I see.
Moving on.
So I've kind of got like a question for Will. My mate just told me about a dream he's had, and I'm just kind of wondering like how I can find out if he might be gay or not. He's told me about a dream he's had where his friend was giving him colognes to smell, and every time he'd smell the colognes, he would bust inside of his pants. I just want to know if that means he's gay or not. He's also had many other strange dreams.
Wait, so can I just summarize if I heard that correctly? His friend had a dream, and every time he smelt a cologne, he nutted.
And then he's gone, does that mean he's gay?
Does that mean he's gay?
Well, it might mean he want to fuck cologne.
Yeah, he might be pansexual. Is that when you just like anything?
No, that's you're attracted. You need personality.
Or what's the one where you could like fuck a car? Like you know what I mean?
But can I just say, I don't think that means that you're gay. I think what makes you gay is if you want to fuck someone of the same gender as you.
If you want a penis in your ass, you're probably gay.
Holy shit, it actually fucking works. I've been trying to dial this fucking number for like 10 minutes because I actually want to say a message. I'm from New Zealand, by the way.
Couldn't tell.
It's really fucking hard to get international calls to work, and I'm probably
it's not that hard to hit some numbers on a keypad.
Spending loads of money sending this message. I don't know how much international calls, but I'm on 30.
You're dragging it on, that's for sure, man.
And Will's probably telling me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's too long. Anyways, that is. Love you boys. Been there since day one. Bye.
Oh, what a sick
what a
cunt.
sick car. I really thought you were, if it did charge you international money, you cost yourself a lot of time.
more with that.
A lot of that was your fault there. But we appreciate it, and we do love you too, bro. Sick cunt.
Hey guys, I hope you're doing well and I hope you actually get to hear this, but I just want to tell you that I want to place a bet that I think I will be the person that is the most what am I saying? Oh my god, I'm literally stuttering, but like I think when Spotify Wrapped comes out, I'll be in the 0.0%.
Oh, placing bets.
That's a nice challenge.
If you're not, you have to shave all your hair off and glue it to your body. That's the bet.
And if you are, you have to do it as well.
If you are, Pat will... Actually, how much money would I have to pay you to cover up your family tattoo?
What do you mean cover it up?
Like, get rid of it.
Like laser it?
Yeah. You could keep the like rows and shit just to get laser off the word family.
Yeah, but that was 15, 16-year-old me. You know, it's part of me now.
How much would you have to be paid is the question to laser off the family bit.
Probably, like, it's not like he's going to... Like, I'm not going to say some crazy amount of money. Like, I'd probably do it for some money, yeah.
$1,000?
Maybe 10.
That's a crazy amount of money.
Well, it's like, it's my first tattoo. Like, I get it shit. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's... Like, it's not like I look at it and go, yeah, you've got family on your leg. Like, it's the most generic fuck tattoo ever. But, like, it's... You know what I mean? It's just... I was young. I fucking...
Speaking of tattoos, do you think that, let's say there was a really, really, really beautiful girl. Do you think there is any sort of tattoo that she could have that you would be like, I don't want to fuck you?
Yeah. Like a devil tattoo between her boobies. Like ones, you know, a lot of girls have tattoos between like their breasts.
Oh, yeah.
If it was like a devil, I probably wouldn't want to do that.
What, like an actual devil or like the mark or something?
No, like some, I've seen ones that are like the devil. And it's like, that's just very off-putting in intercourse, I think.
Right.
Things like that. Probably a big spider.
Oh my God, imagine this. Imagine you like having sex with someone. Oh my gosh, I'm just picturing this from my end as well. And you turn them over onto their back and they've just got this giant spider like on their... Oh, no, you know what would be worse than that? You know what would be worse than them having a giant spider on their back? Is you flip it over, they have a giant spider on their back and you go, oh my gosh, like that. And you kind of look away and then they're like, what? And they get up and they're like, what, like that. And you're like, your fucking tattoo. And they go, what tattoo?
And it was a real spider. Oh, that would freak me out. That would freak me out.
That'd be the worst.
Speaking of what would stop you, I just want to bring back a segment called Am I in the Wrong real quick.
Love it.
So I slept with this girl a couple weeks ago, right? She's from Woolongong.
Beautiful. Beautiful place.
Beautiful place. She came
Underrated.
She came down to Sydney and we had sexual intercourse. Anyway, we still spoke, right? Like we still spoke. But then, like, after, like, I don't know, maybe a few days, then she'd do the ones where she wouldn't reply for, like, 2 days, and then she'd reply creating, like, a completely different conversation, just, like, ignoring the old one.
I hate
and I was
that
just like, that's
shit.
so annoying. So I just unfollowed her. I was just like, this is just a waste of my time.
Oh.
And then she messaged me this morning on Snapchat being like, did you get salty and unfollow me? And I was like, I haven't replied yet. But it's just kind of like, well, our conversation really wasn't working. You know what I mean? Am I in the wrong there?
Here's my thing with unfollowing people that you used to speak to. I give it a bit when there's no communication.
I wouldn't say we used to speak. I reckon we spoke for a day and a half.
Yeah. Look, here's the thing. If you don't... Did you get salty? I wonder what that... Because here's the thing.
I don't know if she thought that I cared, that it like... You know what I mean? I was just kind of like, this conversation is just annoying. Like, I hate having to just... I hate when it pops up and I'm like, I hate when I am speaking to someone and then it's been 2 or 3 days, I completely forget that we were even speaking and then they message again. It's like, why is this taking so long? You know what I mean? Like, either have a conversation now.
I don't think I've ever experienced that before.
Let's just like have this conversation now, or let's just not have this conversation. Let's not make it a week-long thing.
Well, here's my thing. Can I go super psychoanalysis on her? Okay, this is me really detective Will coming in, right? She said, did you get salty and unfollow me, right? So if someone is salty, if I say, Pat, are you salty with me? That implies that you have reacted badly to something that I have done. So she's admitting in a way that she has done something. If she messaged and said, why did you unfollow me? then her way of messaging is genuinely just she's aloof to it.
What did I do? Like,
she's
why?
like, what happened? I don't get it. But she goes, did you get salty and unfollow? So she knew that she was doing something that would tick you off to unfollow. So I think, therefore, your unfollow is actually quite warranted because she knew she was doing something.
Yeah, and maybe she thought it would play out different and make me chase or something. You know what I mean?
And she's like, oh, did you get salty and unfollow? And you could maybe just be like,
I'm just going to say no. I just thought it was really annoying that our conversation would go every 3 days. I just didn't really see the point in continuing on chatting.
just say, no, I just lost interest the way that you would reply.
Yeah.
Your lack
Nothing
of
against her. She was lovely, but
It's so
you know what
funny.
I mean?
That is so funny. I think I'm about to, I always go through and do a clear out of unfollowed. I'm like,
I didn't even, it wasn't a clear out. It was specific. I was almost like, okay, you're being so annoying with this. And I knew she was trying to play a game. So I was like, well, I'll just fucking completely end the game and unfollow you.
Game over. Game over.
Game over. You know what I mean? Do you do a big clear out, do you?
Sometimes I'll just be like, who are these people that I'm following?
Whenever I post an Instagram post, I always lose followers.
That's normal.
So I think I pop
That's
up
meant
and
to
everyone's
happen.
like, who is this cunt? Why do I even follow him? And
Yeah,
they
that's
just
meant to
unfollow
happen.
me.
Yeah. Well, thanks everyone for listening.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. We've got a taste. Do we have anything interesting this
This week, it's fucking Anzac Day on Thursday.
boss?
Top 3 best days of the year.
It is, isn't it?
Top 3 best do something, commemorate the Anzacs. Like, it's a fucking proper big day in Australia. Like, it really is.
Can I please just
Top
add on
2
to
best
that?
days. Christmas and Anzac Day, top 2 best days in the...
Can I please just add on to that though?
Yeah.
Commemorate for the Anzacs. I'm all for that. But commemorate in a way that isn't this. Please, for the
I
love
know
of
exactly
God.
what you're going to say.
What?
Don't be paralytic at 8 a.m.
Don't go, this one's for the fucking Anzacs and scull a beer. Please don't do that.
You can have a beer for them, I'm sure.
Oh, no,
they
have a
enjoyed
beer for them,
Yeah.
but not, this is for the fucking Anzacs. 3 tequila shots and a fucking Guinness. Fuck it.
A Guinness.
Yeah, like, don't be a fuckhead for the
Have a
Anzacs.
VB long.
Oi. It's fucking Anzac Day, you bitch. What, you're not going to fucking drink for Anzac Day? You get him a fucking lager, and I'll have a fucking, what the fuck will I have? A fucking, don't be a fucking bitch. Give me a fucking drink.
Yeah, don't celebrate like that. Maybe
Just
go
wake
to a
up at the
dawn
dawn
service.
service.
I'm not going to lie, but I don't do the dawn service every year, so I'm not going to say go do it. It'd be
Can I
pretty
tell a horror
hypocritical.
story that happened? Have I told the dawn service story?
No.
Oh, okay, this is the most fucked thing ever. Sorry, guys, just to end this. So, at my college, we went and did the dawn service. I was in my 3rd year at college. So, what you'd have to do is you'd take a freshman, right? And what would usually happen is you'd wake up at like 4 a.m, have a drink, like as a group, like we'd all have a drink, and then we'd go to the dawn service in the city. So, we arrive. And this one kid standing behind me is like obviously exhausted. They haven't slept and they've had a beer. Anyway, I hear this sound. I just hear like that. It was like like an egg falling on the floor.
Yeah.
And I turn around and the kid's fallen face first onto the ground.
Yeah.
And basically they rolled him over and his jaw was like completely gone.
Really? He
Bro,
fucked
his
jaw.
teeth were all over the floor.
No way.
Yeah. And he couldn't eat for 2 years. He was in hospital for 9 months getting his jaw reconstructed. And he could only drink for 9 months. His whole face is different. If you looked at photos of all from just that.
Holy shit.
So be careful if you go to the dawn
Well, not
service.
from just that. He did fucking absolutely eat the concrete. But
Yeah, no, but people pass out a lot. So just
I
make
think it's
sure.
a common thing. Like,
Very common.
could even be an overs unders market. Pass outs at the at the dawn service, bro. And I reckon you'd find it'd be about a 6.5 line too.
Wow.
I reckon there's quite a few pass outs. But yeah, in all seriousness, go. We're gonna put a podcast out Anzac Day morning, Thursday morning. We're gonna put one out, but fucking yeah, do something in your own way to commemorate the Anzacs because it is an important day.
That's not being a pisshead.
That's just not being a cunt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do it in a way you want to, but don't be a cunt and disrespect other people.
Have a fucking beer for the Anzacs, you gronk.
Yeah, don't be like that. But if you want to have a beer, have a beer.
Fucking.
Love you guys. Happy Monday. Have an amazing week.
Good luck in 2 up.